Guys, we still have no idea if Fractal plans on updating the factory presets to use Dyna-Cabs. Now you know that would be a pretty big job. 384 presets, if you spent just maybe a half an hour per preset, it's 192 hours, which is almost 5 work weeks. Not, you know, that doesn't include the other work that these guys have to do, so who knows? That means right now we have to update any of the factory presets to Dyna-Cabs if we're interested in doing that. But not everyone has jumped on the Dyna-Cab bandwagon yet. I mean, there's a lot of guys who just love the IRs that they're currently using. There's a lot of guys who have invested a lot of money in third-party IRs. There's other guys who just do not understand how Dyna-Cabs work, so they went back to the factory IRs. But really, it's not all that hard at all to use Dyna-Cabs. I'm going to use this video to show you how I update presets with Dyna-Cabs. I'm going to use factory preset number 23, the Friedman BE-100. I'm going to use Axe Edit to update it, and of course I can't move it to Axe Change because, you know, this is a factory preset. But I'll show you the settings that I have at the end in case you want to use them. All right, time to fire up Axe Edit. Go to preset number 23, the Friedman BE-100. This preset has 6 scenes, and besides the in and out blocks, this preset uses 12 blocks. I'm not going to go over them except for the cab block. Now I saved this in another location so that we can add the looper and the Dyna-Cabs without changing the factory preset at all. First off, we added the looper so that I can work on mic placement while the looper plays the same riff repeatedly. I recorded a loop using the current cabs, and I tidied up the start and end points of the loop. The cab block is currently using legacy number 60, the 4x12 fractal GB M160, and legacy number 61, the 4x12 fractal V30 AT4047. They're panned slightly left and right. Time for a little info. The M160 in the first IR refers to the Beyerdynamic M160 double ribbon microphone. GB refers to the Celestion G12M greenback guitar speaker. The V30 in the second IR refers to the Celestion Vintage 30 60-watt 12-inch guitar speaker. AT4047 refers to the Audio-Technica AT4047 cardioid large diaphragm condenser microphone. So now we know the real-world cabs and mic types that were used. However, the speaker impedance curve for this amp is the Friedman 4x12. Let's visit Dyna-Cab land to see what we can use. All right, we have a Friedman 4x12 GB and a Friedman 4x12 V30. Double score. I'll mic the GB with the ribbon mic and the V30 with the condenser. Now here's my miking philosophy. I always move the mic off of the grill. The only reason that a mic is ever pressed up against the grill is to stop any bleed from other instruments. In other words, if you're on stage, you don't want the drums bleeding into your guitar signal. So the sound guy close mics everything, but in doing so, he is not getting the best signal. Your guitar signal needs time to bloom, and if you could, it would be best to have the mics anywhere from a few inches off of the grill to a few feet or more. I also move the mic off center. You need to get somewhere in the vicinity of halfway between the center of the dust cap and the outer edge of the speaker. You know, give or take a few inches. There's no hard and fast rule, so feel free to try your own thing. But this is what I learned back when I owned a demo studio. Okay, now the next part will either be boring or fascinating to you, and I'm hoping for fascinating. First I'll solo the GB and move the ribbon mic around. Then I'll solo the V30 and move the condenser mic around. Then I'll try them together and make some adjustments. Finally, we'll compare my Dyna-Cabs setup to the factory cabs. Now I'll try to make this as fast as possible, but I do want to keep it in real time so that you can see for yourself how long it takes. Now, like I said, I've already got that riff loaded up in the looper. All right, here we go. Now I have to save my preset, and as you can see, I'm using channel B so that I don't change anything in the legacy side. Now, if you want my settings, for the ribbon, position is 4.05, distance is 6.71 centimeters. For the condenser, position is 2.57, distance is 8.13 centimeters. And they're panned at either -20 to the left and +20 to the right. Now, guys, I could have spent a lot more time, dialing in, going back and forth, but I think this is close enough, and I think you'll also see the difference in sound between the two. Me personally, I love the Dyna-Cabs. There's one thing that I forgot to mention. If you plan on using channel B for your Dyna-Cabs, make sure that you adjust each scene to use channel B. Otherwise, it'll only be scene 1 using Dyna-Cabs and the rest of them will be using the legacy. Now, the easiest way to do this is to use Scene Manager, which quickly allows you to set channel assignments. Fractal did us a really great favor by leaving the legacy system intact. That makes it really easy to bounce back and forth between the legacy system and the Dyna-Cab system to see which one you prefer. So try Dyna-Cabs on your favorite preset and see if you like adjusting microphones better than sifting through thousands of IRs. Drop me a comment and let me know how it goes for you. Now this Friday we're going to look at how to use external effects within a preset. You don't want to miss that. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. All right, guys, I will see you on Friday.